Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Friday to you all. We are going to get into these mini savings challenges that we've been working on Mondays and Fridays. I'm calling it my little mini mania. I'm trying to use up some challenges and get through some things that I have way too many challenges printed out. So I figure I'll try to save in these twice a week and just see what we can finish. And not only that, how much we can save. So we will go ahead and get our first set of savings challenges out, and I'm going to go ahead and automatically take out this one challenge that's from Cash and Color Budget. It is from the last set of theme challenges, which was Summerween. We'll take these out as well, but we will just set these to the side. And it was my Summerween savings challenges, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish off that challenge. It only needs $3. So let's go ahead and finish this one up. From Cash and Color Budget, it says just waiting for Halloween, and therefore when we start our next set of mini challenges, it'll be all the same theme. So we're going to go ahead and get our $3 and finish up this challenge. So we have our last three ones right here, and this challenge should have saved us $30. 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Let's go ahead and cash some of this in for 10. And I have this going to Nespresso. So this is going to my coffee savings. I do need to do a order here soon. I think 2 of my sleeves are already empty. I might have maybe 2.5 sleeves left before I will do another order on my coffee. So that's perfect to have for that. Those sleeves are about $13 to $14 per sleeve, but there's like 10 to 12 pods per sleeve. So you get a good bit for the money. It's definitely cheaper than going to Starbucks, and I feel like the coffee tastes way better than what you would get from Starbucks. So let's go ahead and get our money. We have $60 in ones right here, and we're going to go ahead and spread out. Let's make some more room. We don't need that to be that close. We'll make some room for our savings challenges. We have 6 right here that we've been saving with. And these are just random challenges. They don't have a theme. It's just stuff that I picked out or thought was cute and that I wanted to save with. Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to start with number 5 because that's where our marker is. This marker is from Becca Budget 777. This came in her Ko-Fi membership mailing for August, and she usually always sends us a magnet, which I absolutely love. I have them going in different binders, and they hold really, really well. So you can go visit her Etsy shop if you want to pick up a magnet of hers on your own, or you can join her Ko-Fi membership. I'm sure she would appreciate that. All right, 61s. Let's go ahead and roll our D6 dice. It's going to tell us where to put, how many bills to put on each challenge, and we'll keep doing this until we run out of money. So guys, we made it to Friday. I hope you're having a fantastic day, or going to have a fantastic day. I usually get my videos up very early in the morning, so your day may not have started by the time you see this, or maybe it's ending and you don't get to watch this to the end of the day, but I appreciate you all. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for giving me watch hours, and thank you for subscribing. That's the only way this channel will grow, is because of you guys. So I appreciate you. Never think that I'm ungrateful for any of you. Like I said, this channel doesn't exist without you. So I'm just very, very appreciative of any time that you give me, whether it be a minute or 20 minutes. I appreciate you. And as far as this weekend, by the time you see this, we'll have a game. The girls will have a game. It'll be their first game. We missed last week's because we were out of town for a funeral. So this will be their first varsity football game that they'll attend. So I'm sure by that time, you see this, they'll be very, very excited to attend that game. And I'm excited to watch them do their thing. See where all my money went, right? We'll keep working through. Now, last week, their team did win. So we'll see what they do this year. They made it to the playoffs last year for the first time, I don't know, in like 20 years or something. So we'll see how good they are this year. When it comes to football, it changes from year to year. So unless you're the Chiefs. Okay, that's getting the last 3. So we're going to start here. Let's go ahead and get our marker. We'll slide it inside. Then we'll go ahead and pile this up. Yeah, unless you're the Chiefs and you just pretty much win every year. But, like, they lost last year. The Eagles definitely beat them. And I'm not a Chiefs fan, so I was kind of excited for the Eagles to win. All right, so in envelope number 1 is our friend Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. She is so funny. Please go check her out. She has such a contagious laugh. If you don't know who Dawn is, please check her channel out. I just love me some Dawn. So it says, relax, we're all crazy. It's not a competition. Isn't that the truth? And so we need $3 to finish this challenge. And today I received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go ahead and get the 3 we need. We're going to go ahead and set the 7 aside that we don't need. And let's go ahead and mark off our last 3 icons. This should have saved us $16. So let's go ahead and count this up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let's go ahead and cash this in for 5. And there's our $16. Thank you, Dawn. Very, very cute. And let's see what's in here. Do I have anything? I don't even have anything. So I got to get some more challenges. So I'll make sure there's something in there for next week. I do like to get those started, though. So I may have to grab something really quick. All right, so next is from Norella's Budgets. This is one of her member exclusives that can be found on her Ko-Fi membership. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go ahead and mark off 6 icons here. And we should have 16, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 going into there. I don't have anything behind there. I would have just stole it and put it in where Dawn's challenge was. So let's put our marker on because we're starting with Nori's challenge next week. And I really need to, I like having dashboards because it does show me where I should start next time. Even if they get mixed up, they stay in the same order because they're all numbered. So I need to make sure that all my savings binders have dashboards. This next one is a new one from Budgeting with Jenny. I did purchase this off her Etsy. It's a Save 15, very cute little girl peeking around the corner. And today this challenge received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go ahead and buy that back for a 10. And we can mark off, let me get something better than this flat marker. The 3 and the 2. Let's do, 3 and 2, 3 and 2. Just keep it simple. So we need $5 more in that savings challenge. And these challenges can be found on our Etsy, and they're different denominations. There's like a Save 10, Save 15, Save 20. So we're doing the Save 15 right now. All right, next is savings challenge from Boss Budget Babes. It's going to help us save for gas. Like a little gas buffer. I'll just show you real quick since my sinking fund binder is right here. Never mind this money. I don't know if I'm putting this back to the bank or if I am stuffing these envelopes. Some of these envelopes don't need money. So this is my, oh, here it is right here. So it has some money. It has to be allocated yet. But like I have a buffer here for both of our vehicles so that if we ever need a little bit of extra gas money. Now my husband will never use this. He only shops at Shell or Costco gas. That's the only kind he likes for his baby. So this is really a buffer for me. But if he ever needs stuff for like washing his car, running down to Vance Auto, and he wants cash, sometimes he'll just randomly ask me for cash, or do you have cash? Then I'll be able to give him that. So that's what we'll be using that for. Mostly for gas buffer for me, but if he needs cash to go buy, I don't know, McGuire's car tire shine or something, then, you know, I'll go in there and get that out for him. All right, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine from Boss Babe. Budgets received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Very big winner today. Only needed 2. This should be a $16 savings challenge. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let's go ahead and put down a 1. We'll exchange this for a 10. All right, so let's go ahead and color in our last speed gauges, or I guess that's a gas gauge. And that $15 is going to go right into that envelope. That's perfect because we needed to get that funded. And I don't have another challenge, of course. Let's move on to number 5. I'm sorry, did I do this out of order? That was number 5. That's all right. This is number 4. And this is from Hot Beauty Budget, Save It in Style. This is not a freebie. This can be found on her Ko-Fi for a couple bucks. And today it receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's go ahead and mark off our last 4 and a 3. That's 7. Oh, why did I do that? I shouldn't have did that. 7. Let's do this 9. And what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. There we go. Let's get this all piled up together. And so far in this challenge, we have 10, 20. You know what? We probably could finish this because I already have an extra. Let's grab these last 3 from rollover, and this should be $36. 10, 20, 5, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Why do I have so much money? $36. Let's mark these off. 10, 20, 5, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I had way too much money in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark this as done. And this is going to my Dreams Do Come True. So that will be randomized into that binder. And we'll see which of the 6 categories gets what. I'm wondering, should I do that before a video just to show you guys, or if I should just do it completely off camera? I don't know. All right, next in number 6, our last one from this set of minis comes from me. And it says, I may look calm, but in my head, I've swatted you 3 times. Look at that angry little kitty. He's an angry little dude. So today, this challenge received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we needed 1, 2, 3, that's 8, 11 to finish. So let's go ahead and take $1. And this is going to my supplies, any supplies or things that I want for the channel. So like markers and binders and things like that. I have started a little sinking fund for that. And I think it just will be beneficial for me to save a little bit. And then I will put it into my savings account. And then when I want to buy something, the money's already there. That was the idea about that. Now, I don't need anything. I just bought a bunch of ultra fine Sharpies from Amazon. They were like the Color Burst or something ones. Are really pretty. And the other Sharpies that I have, they're holding up pretty good. I don't think they're going to be drying out anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll just see like limited edition Sharpies and then I want them. Now, I did try those alcohol markers. I do not like them at all. They just bleed very oddly, and it really shouldn't be that bad because the paper that I use is pretty thick. Now, this that I'm using right now is on my 110-pound cardstock, but I do have the 65, and it shouldn't be bleeding through like that. So, all right, this is a $24 savings challenge. Let's go ahead and take 4 down. This should be 10 and 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It is. And we'll grab a 10. And we will be putting this directly into my supplies sinking fund envelope. And eventually, once that gets so full, maybe like, I don't know, $50 or so, because I don't, like I said, I don't need much. You know, sometimes paper, cardstock and things like that, I will use that for. Once that gets so full, I'm just going to take it to the bank and then deposit that money. So let's go ahead and set aside the challenges that we have finished, because we want to pull out our next set of mini savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Give me a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here we are. We have our Hello Kitty Savings Challenge. This is the theme that we're working on for our second set of minis. And this is a part of our mini Mania, trying to just use a bunch of challenges that I printed out. And this is just a great way for me to be able to do that. So we are going to be starting with this one that has a little kitty cat paperclip, which I thought was so fitting. And we have $50 in ones. And we're going to go ahead and roll our dice and do the same thing that we just did before. And we will see what we finish, and or just, add to today. A lot of these we started last week, and I was trying to think what our next theme is going to be already, because we do move through these pretty quickly. We do bring in a good bit of money to save with. I'm thinking maybe the Disney. I would love to do the sloth one next, but I don't have enough sloth challenges. So if you have sloth challenges on your Ko-Fi and you watch my channel, if you could just leave me a comment down below, let me know that you have them, and then I'll go over to your Google Drive or your Ko-Fi and grab those. I really didn't want to have to pay for them, so if you know of anyone who has freebie sloth challenges, let me know. It's just a theme that I need a couple more to finish up with, so that I can get those challenges used up. So that's the reason why I really don't want to have to pay for them in order to do that. So, all right, moving through. Some is getting way more than others, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Going to be getting down to our last few rolls. And this one's getting our last one. So this right here, number 5, will be going next. So let's go ahead and pile everything up. I like having this extra little cash tray over here on the side. It holds all my challenges very nicely. Okay, so our first one is from Natalie, and I got this from their Ko-Fi. Very cute Hello Kitty Savings Challenge. Let's go ahead and get the money out that we already saved with. And today this challenge received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and mark off $9 worth of numbers. So we'll take care of this big 5 right here. And a 4 for 9. So this will be a pretty decent size savings challenge when we're done. And altogether we have 12. And I have no more buyback money, so that is just fine with me. Next is from Nori, and this is her Let the Cuteness Bloom Savings Challenge. And today this received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 out of the 10 that we had left. This is a member exclusive. So if you are a member of her Ko-Fi, you can go over there and grab this up. So in this, we should have 17, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Let's go ahead and slide that in there. All right, next is from Boss Babe Budget. And this received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We only needed 8. And we won't add any more to these. First off, because we're going to be starting our football savings next week. And we will be doing all of our regular minis, just like random theme minis on Mondays. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's correct. I do like saving in these twice a week. I'm not going to lie, though. But with football starting, I really do want to do some football savings challenges. And I kind of want it to have its own day. So this next one is Hello Kitty Savings Challenge for Budget with Amanda. And we only needed $5 more. Today it received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and mark off our last. This looks like it's a $12 savings challenge. So let's make sure that's what we have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Awesome. This is not allocated to go anywhere because, like I said, I had that money piled up in there and I don't even know really where to put it. So if you don't know where to put it, you need to put it in the bank. All right, next is from Pretty Girl Saves, and we'll be starting here next week unless we finish it today. Well, let's see what we got. Each icon's $1, and it needed 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we'll be finishing off this one this week as well. This is a $20 savings challenge. And I'm really going to try, I mean, this is really all of your fault. I'm really going to try not to print off any more challenges because it kind of defeats the purpose of me doing this. But honestly, you guys make such cute challenges. It makes it so hard not to print anymore. It really does. All right, here we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I'm still short one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Take another buyback bill. All right. I noticed, I don't know if she's like, I haven't seen her in a few days because I was away. I really got to get caught up on so many videos. But I saw where Carly had started not really keeping her leftover rollovers in the envelopes anymore. And she was putting it to another challenge that could be finished. And I don't know if she's really kept up with it or really likes doing it that way. But I do, if I can finish it, I like to finish it. So get that money put where it's supposed to go. All right, this next one is from Hot Beauty Budgets. This is her Hello Kitty Savings Challenge. It received $5 today, and it needed 6. So let's go ahead and grab one of these ones, and we'll color in the middle of our bows. As you can see, I like a lot of Portia's designs. Very cute savings challenges. All right, so this is a $12 savings challenge. Just make sure that's what we have here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this is not allocated to go anywhere. So I'm really going to sit down here and figure out my sinking fund binder to see what we are doing with all these things. So we have $2 left. Let's go ahead and put it in this one from Nori. I should just cheat and grab $1 because I do have $1 here. And then I would just leave us with that one big challenge to put in our mini Mondays, which I think that's what I'm going to do. And the reason why I'm doing that, I'm not going to have a theme for next week, period, because like I said, we're starting the football themes. But this can go in with these challenges to be finished. So that only would leave us with one. So let's go ahead and just cheat and grab $1. So we used $51 to save with today. And this is not going anywhere. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Beautiful. Thank you, Nori, for making such cute Hello Kitty challenges. And that pretty much sums up our Hello Kitty theme. Can I talk? And it's, like I said, it's perfect timing because next Friday I want to introduce that football binder with our box challenge and our mini savings challenge with that. And then we will just continue on with these next week. We'll get these finished up. Matter of fact, why don't we do this? I know I had some that were empty. They need it refilled. So we're going to go ahead and transfer this into here. That works out perfect. Anything else that doesn't have a challenge, I will go through and find a challenge to replace for that envelope. But we did finish a ton of challenges today, and it was to be expected, especially when you are putting money into these challenges twice a week. It makes it very, very easy to run through these challenges. And that's what I want to do. I want to use them up. I want to showcase them, show you guys what's out there, so that you can go and grab it for as well. And there's really only two. These two were not free. Everything else was a freebie. So there's so many choices out there, so much availability for free savings challenges. And this is what we saved today. So we have 10 savings challenges that we saved. And like I said, I'm running out of places to put this money. So it's going to end up going right back to the bank. And that's perfectly fine. And then my husband can transfer it and do whatever he wants with it at that point. So Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I really, really appreciate you all. I will see you tomorrow in our August wrap up for the month. And then Sunday, we'll get back to our Christmas savings challenges with Plan to Save Designs and her Christmas savings book. Have a great Friday. Please be safe, be careful in all things that you do. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.